Hey guys, Gemmy here, and today I'm going to be showing you the Gemmy animated sneezing skull plaque, as I call it. I don't know what the official name of this thing is or when it was made. Maybe if ENTman98 ever stumbles across this video, he can help me out here, because I have absolutely no idea. But anyway, I got this off eBay for 23 bucks with absolutely free shipping. What a steal! Oh, and I have to give credit to Jaden the Haunter for inspiring me to get this, because he showed a pop-off witch plaque that he got off eBay for probably like 10 bucks more than this was, and he managed to actually get it fully working. Now, this one doesn't really pop off the plaque. There is one that looks like this that pops off the plaque, but I think it has green hair, not red hair, and the background is made out of plastic on this guy. The one that pops off, it's made out of fabric. Now, this one doesn't pop off the plaque. Instead, it sneezes. That's why it's called a sneezing skull plaque, if that's what the official name of this thing is. So as you can see, right there in the nose, there's a little hole in which water is supposed to squirt out of. Now, I went inside this thing yesterday to see what was up, because when I filled the tank up with water, it didn't squirt water. I might as well show you that function. It's on the right side of the plaque. Now, I accidentally broke off the tab on this thing, but I can still open and close it with ease, sort of. And there's a little sticker that says, "This side always up." Now, I'll be right back. I'm going to get this thing open off camera, so bear with me. I'll be right back. Alright, finally got the thing open after about a minute of struggling. Yeah, it's really hard to get this thing open without the tab for support, but as you can see, there is a little plastic tank, and you unscrew this cap, and then you just fill this thing with water. Gotta be careful not to knock this thing over, because the water could get inside the actual item and leak out of the tank, especially considering how old this thing is. But you just unscrew this cap, and just pop it off, and then just fill it up with water. Simple as that. Now, considering how old this item is, the water pump doesn't work too well, but it still works nonetheless. Hang on while I close this thing up again. Be right back. Not going to pause the video because it's a lot easier closing this thing than opening it. There, see? Now then, as I was saying, this thing is actually a really old item. It's like over 10 years. It's got to be like 15 or 16 at most. So I took a look inside the item itself to see why it wasn't squirting water. I mean, it still squirts water. Now, the water seems to have a hard time flowing through the tube to get to the center part that pushes the water, or rather forces the water out the other tube that connects to this part in the nose to make it squirt water. But after a few activations, it kind of starts to work. There is not much else I can say about this item. It takes 4 AA batteries. It's motion activated. Now, there's 2 holes on each corner of the plaque, but it actually has 1 motion sensor. I think they were going to add a motion sensor here, but I don't think they were able to, because they thought that would take up too much power. And before we begin showing this item, I'm going to show you the back of the plaque. Show you what it looks like. There's the battery compartment that says Gemmy Industries Corp. And this is item number 25681. And it was sold at Walmart. Again, price for how much it's sold for, currently unknown. Alright. It doesn't really do much. All it says is "excuse me" in like three different takes. So I guess we'll go ahead and show you the item in action now. Yes, I filled the tank up with water, and it kind of takes a while for the water to get to where it's supposed to in order for it to actually squirt out the nose, so I might have to activate it multiple times just to get it to do that. But I don't want to activate it too many times because I'm afraid I'll fry out the circuit board, and we wouldn't want that to happen now, would we? But anyways, here we go again. Yeah, the water thing does work occasionally, cause I remember like feeling a little bit of water squirt out of it a couple times. So I guess we'll activate it like a couple more times. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all it does. But if you listened very closely, you could hear a motor going when it was supposed to sneeze, and then you would hear a loud thumping. That loud thumping means that's when the water is supposed to squirt out the nose. So it would go in like a little bit of a rhythmic pattern, like go boom, then boom, then boom, and so on when the motor is running. So when you hear it go boom, that's when water is supposed to go shooting through the other tube on the other side of the thing and squirt out the nose. But I'm not sure what I can do to improve that function, considering how old this thing is. But it's the best I can do. Best I could do is just leave it as it is and hope for the best. But still, a really cool Halloween prop. And I know I already said this, but I want to give a special thanks to Jaden Wright for inspiring me to get this. Because I saw this on eBay before, but I wasn't interested in it at first. But because he told me that these things are fun to collect, I decided to find one on eBay. And sure enough, this one was going up for a very good price. $23 free shipping. How can you not beat that? But anyways, that's my Gemmy sneezing skull plaque in action for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye. Hey guys, Gemmy God again, back with the sneezing skull plaque, and I actually got this thing to squirt water now. The problem was that one part of the tube was closed up because it was bent so much, so I just fiddled around with the tube a bit. Now it's starting to work like it should, 100%, so, okay, prepare to get wet. Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen? One of Gemmy's greatest Halloween props by far. And I'm surprised it still works, considering how old it is. But anyways, that's just a little update on this guy. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Slow down, I'm gonna spurt. Sorry.